Hello, welcome back to Homeschooling with Ginger. Today I'm going to be doing a flip through Good and Beautiful's Math 4. We've used this math for levels 2 and 3 and have enjoyed it. We did combine it with Math UC this year, so we're going to continue to do that for some extra practice. And because Good and Beautiful's math is only 120 lessons, it doesn't last us quite the full year, and we school year round anyway. So we will continue to use both together. But I have seen many moms saying they're leaving Good and Beautiful's math this year. And so I wanted to do a video showing that some people are very satisfied with it. This is the Mental Math Map Mysteries. Every lesson has these little mental math drills. The student will see this side of the book, and the parent will see this side of the book with the answers. So here we have adding 49 to a number, adding or subtracting 20 and 30 from a number. You have some story problems, shapes. Here you have mentally adding large numbers. Here you're adding 2 numbers and 3 numbers together. So we really try to teach this in our homeschool because I always had to write down my math, and I'm getting better at mental math from teaching him. So I think it's an important skill. After every few lessons, you put these stickers on this map. And there's a little story with it. If you order the package, it also comes with the answer key. There's not a ton of explanation in the answer key, so if your child gets something wrong, I'm thinking you do kind of need to know how to do it yourself to be able to help them. We're just getting into a little bit harder math now, so I'm not quite sure, but from what I can tell, it doesn't give you every step to the problem. So we start out lesson 1 talking about patterns in nature. And then we have, this is practicing whatever the lesson was on. This is just talking about multiplication facts. Okay, so lesson 2. You can watch this video lesson, or you can teach the mini lesson. And then you have practice and a review. That's a lot of coloring there. Okay, learning these tricks. Here we have fractions. And this is a review, so it's a bunch of games and puzzles. My son enjoys doing Simply Good and Beautiful Math. When we got this book in the other day, he said he wanted to finish up level 3 so he could start this one. So I don't think you can go wrong with a program that your child enjoys doing. because they're going to learn what they're interested in. If they're bored or think something is too hard, they're not going to learn it as well as something that really holds their interest and gets them excited about the work they're doing. Here we have long division in lesson 41. And these levels are free to download on the website, but I know sometimes you just don't want to scroll through a few hundred pages. It's easier to watch a video. See, here you're doing factoring with these beautiful butterflies. So that's more interesting than just doing it on plain black and white paper. Right, Porker? Let's see if I can. This.
I like that.
One thing I don't care for is there's no test. There are these assessments at the end of a unit. Usually there's 4. I like to test more often than that to make sure he's remembering everything. But they do have some assessments. If you have a child that gets bored easily, there's lots of different activities. You're not doing the same thing every day. Some people say that's too spiral, and it's all what works for you and your child, of course. But it does work for some children. I think my son has learned well this year in level 3. The way they do multiplication facts has worked really well with him. He's still learning his 12s, but he knows his other facts, I think, well for 3rd grade. I ordered this math during Good and Beautiful sale recently. So I also picked up level 4 language arts, as well as a few library books and a couple of science units. We've never used the science units, so I just picked up a couple to try. We'll probably do them over the summer because we school mostly year round. So I will be doing videos on those as well. There's another assessment. So here we're getting towards the end of the course. In a review lesson, you have division, multiplication, decimals, perimeter, factoring, rounding, patterns. And this lesson was on fractions. So you are asking the child to remember a lot of topics. And I think that way they learn it, because they have to know what they're doing to remember how to do so many different things in one lesson. They have to be comfortable with all of the material. And grabs and remove Pac-Man. So right here, this review is a lot of problems. But on a day like that, where this lesson looks a little long, we'll just do these 2 pages. And then the next day, we'll do the review and then start the next lesson. Because there's only 120 lessons. So you have plenty of time to take your time if you think the lessons are too long and have too many problems. I do kind of wish they just had more lessons with a little bit shorter lessons, but I mean, we can make it work. Just if there's too many lessons a day, we stop and pick them up the next day, and you have plenty of time to do that. Okay, well, that's Good and Beautiful, Simply Good and Beautiful Math 4. My son will be using that next year. He will be 9. I will be doing more flip-throughs on our curriculum for next year shortly. Please like and subscribe if you've found this video helpful and you like curriculum videos. See you later. Thank you.